Hortatory Exposition. Learning English through music and songs can be very enjoyable. You can combine pleasure with learning as you listen to the song and use it as a tool for your English progress. Some underlying reason can be drawn to support the idea of why we use song in language learning. First, the phenomenon of songs stuck in my head, echoing in our minds about the last songs we heard after leaving restaurants, shopping malls, etc., can be both exhilarating and sometimes frightening. This phenomenon also seems to reinforce the idea that songs work on our short-term and long-term memories. Second, songs in general also use simple language conversation with many repetition. That is what many students look for a text sample. The fact that they are effective makes them more motivating many times than other texts. Though usually simple, some songs can be extremely complex syntax, lexicon, and poetic, and can be analyzed in the same way as other literary samples. After all, songs can be adapted by listeners for their own benefit. Most pop songs and probably many other kinds have no proper person reference, place or time wherein.
Besides, songs are relaxing. They give variety and pleasure and promote harmony in themselves and in one group. No wonder they are vital tools in preserving culture, religion, patriotism, and yes, even revolution. Last but not least, there are many learning activities we can do with songs such as learning grammar, practicing understanding selective hearing, translating in songs, studying vocabulary, spelling, and culture. From the foregoing, it may be suggested that learning through music and song is fun and fun. 1. Thesis. The thesis of the author on important issues as the main idea for short hortatory exposition. In the above example, the thesis discussed is regarding cult use song in English studies. 2. Proposition. Several passages contain evidence, reason, fact that could support a principal idea in a thesis that has been presented, such as the first Paris text of Hortatory. At the top of the example, the argument presented by the author of Hortatory is song work on our short to term and long to term memory. Song in general also use simple conversation language with much repetition. Song can be adapted by listeners for their own purpose, a leisurely song. 3. Recommendation. A paragraph or a concluding sentence contains immediate actions as a flow to up or a writer's recommendation to his readers. In the example, the foundation is it was suggested that learning through music and song can be fun and fun.